Well, yeah, I was going to do my little intro music thing, and I click on it, and it won't. It takes me to another screen. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm on StreamYard tonight, y'all, and they have changed so much on here.
I guess you'll have to fiddle with it and figure it out.
I can't figure nothing out. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Total change.
Yeah, it's just like you can't make nothing work on here.
That's because it's all changed. So that you got to figure out what they did so you can keep going.
I'm just all messed up. So let me get over here to my YouTube screen. I can do that on this. I don't have to pay attention to that. I get ready to put my trivia stuff up. Say hi to Miss Melinda Dobson. Mama Linda gonna be lurking in the background. And I see Teresa Jukowitz and Indiana Chris.
Chris, Dobson, Mama in the back there somewhere.
So hello to everybody. And
He's probably back there trying to figure out how to sneak up on the piggy.
let everybody know today is, of course, Saturday the 26th. Today would have been my mama's birthday. She'd have been 78 this year had she lived. Um, yeah, yeah, 78. And today is Derek Fowler's birthday, from Derek Fowler, 1973. There are several other birthdays I've seen and gone through. Trying to think. Y'all, my mind is. Trivia tonight, I guess y'all can see that, is alphabet food trivia. Each question starts with a letter of the alphabet, and I've got 26 questions, one for every letter of the alphabet. Rebecca. Teresa said Rebecca. Rebecca's birthday. Okay. Yeah. Rebecca touched by yarn. I knew I'd seen somewhere else at somebody's birthday. And then that's okay, Chris. I can usually figure stuff out. Yeah, I've got friends I've known for years. I can't remember which one it is. A friend of mine's son. She's got two boys. I don't know which one it is, but one of them's birthday is today because when I was talking about his birthday being on my mama's birthday. And then I've got a friend named Patricia. Her birthday is today. So today is a very popular day. And Piggy and I have been eating birthday cake for the past couple of days. I've eaten a couple of pieces of it. Piggy's eaten most of it. He likes it. Neil at Venice Odyssey. Okay. Yeah, P does stand for Piggy, but it stands for other things as well.
Who was that? What one where shot who?
Chris said P stands for Piggy. I do know that. Um, Piggy will be going live tomorrow, 5:30. And sometime tomorrow, I will be doing a second dessert for my birthday. I'm going to do, it's like a,
Who was wanting to know what piggy stands for?
no, he said P stands for Piggy because tonight is alphabet food trivia.
Oh.
There's 26 questions tonight. Each one is a letter of the alphabet. The answer.
Abby.
Thank you, Abbott. and welcoming in. Yeah, my birthday is Monday, and Piggy and I are going out to eat for my birthday.
She hasn't fully decided where she wants to go.
It's going to be one of two places. It's either going to be Cracker Barrel or it's going to be Outback Steakhouse. Piggy had said something about Outback, so we'd probably go there.
Well, there's there, Logan's, or Cracker Barrel.
I'm not big on Logan's.
So Logan's is out.
I mean, we could go to Logan's, but I'm not big on it. So we had a 3-day weekend. We were off yesterday. Slept in.
Aunt had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah. And that's why Piggy's video, if y'all watched it this morning, it was filmed Thursday instead of yesterday. And then I was told Thursday that when we go to pick her up on Monday, they're changing the time on us. So, now get this, we started out picking her up at 4:30 because they closed at 5. And then it was
time we was picking her up at 5, wasn't it?
well, at the very, very beginning, because they were closing at 6, I think it was. We picked her up at 5, got her home by 5:30. And then that started closing at 5, and so we started picking her up at 4:30. And then we picked her up at 4:45. And then it was 4:15. And then it was 4:30. And then it was 3. We had to pick her up at 3. Then they changed it to 3:30. And now they're changing it back to 4. Chris, as I call it, steak back out house. Hey, that works too.
Yeah, because eventually that's where you're going to have to go.
Melinda said hers was the 3rd of July. Yeah, I remember that. Hey, Kathy.
Got his Bob Pepper.
Hi, Johnny. Said he's listening.
Where's Kathy? I want to see Kathy.
Katie Spirit.
There she is up there.
Yeah.
You almost forgot to be here. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of birthdays this month. My aunt's birthday was last Sunday. My cousin's daughter, her birthday was Friday, yesterday. Her anniversary was the 18th. If my aunt's husband was still living, their anniversary would have been the 11th. My cousin's anniversary is the 1st. Her husband's birthday is on the 8th. Yo, it's just all through the month. There was no way I was getting married to Piggy in July. Ain't no way. But, so instead of going out to eat earlier than what I thought we'd be going out, it'll be close to rush hour when we leave out Monday to go out to eat. But we will be enjoying it. Don't know yet what I'm going to eat when we go out there. When we go out, but I don't know. I've got to the point I ain't really hungry at all. I ate a can of ravioli today. Had Piggy heated up for me. And that's what I've eaten today is canned ravioli. Let's see, what else is going on? Granny Ridge, howdy.
Randy Rig! Where's Piggy?
If y'all watch my birthday cake video, Excuse me, Johnny. I figured out what caused my cake not to turn out the way I wanted it to. Don't get me wrong, it still tasted great. It's just I put the pudding in too soon. I should have went ahead and put all the batter in and then put the pudding in. Piggy said next time I only put about half as much pudding in it. And that works too. I can do that. Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm staying cool.
That's the 29th also.
Oh no, Johnny, no.
There's Fliggy.
Hi, Jesse. I would not go back to age 29 if somebody paid me $1 million. I am happy where I'm at. I take my 56 and be happy with it.
I would go back to 29 if somebody paid me $100 billion.
No. No. But thank you for that, Johnny. But no, I'll take my 56 and be happy. If you're telling the jar hi, Melinda, he calls her Flicky, Flick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't,
right, Johnny?
you couldn't pay me to go back. No.
That Betty was still on diapers when she was 29, Texas says. Ew.
But
Dirty diapers.
I understandable. Yeah, it does, Melinda. It does. Yeah.
Flicky.
Yeah, her name is, I believe, Jessie.
Her name's Jessie, the jar.
Oh, you're still a
23, huh?
baby, Jessie. You're still a baby.
I'm saying, you found a feller yet?
I'm not gonna say I have the best experiences, but I am the woman that my life has made me, and I would not change that because I like who I am today. My mom is no longer here. My grandmother's no longer here. My grandfather's gone. But knowing what I know, I would not want them back on this earth
Rita!
to have to go back through living through the pain and suffering they had to live through with their health issues. Hi, Miss Rita. And Mr. Terry. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Thank you. I tell you, good Lord, give me a little bit of wisdom in some ways. And that's the understanding of where I'm at because it took me a long time to be able to accept who I am and be happy with myself and who I am.
You're right on that, Johnny. She's kept us afloat for the last 12 years.
Well, y'all, like I was saying, we've got 26 trivia questions tonight. We are doing alphabet food trivia. So every answer will begin with the letter of the alphabet. We will start with A and go to Z. I will give you a question, and I will tell you, and like I said, 1 through 26, number 1 is going to be letter A, number 2, letter B, and so on. But I will tell you as I read the question. Yeah, I understand, Tina. I really do. But I thought it'd be something different to try tonight to see how we liked it. Because there's a lot of things to choose from when it comes to doing the alphabet trivia. And only one of them gave me problems, and that was X. I tell you what, coming up with an X was something else. I either couldn't pronounce them, We've never heard of them. And we're going to try to put y'all through trying to figure it out. But I do have one for X, and I'm sure some may know what it is. Oh, Lord, that's funny, Johnny. That's funny. No, ma'am, you do not have to spell them correctly.
Probably got him.
Thank you, Jethro, and welcome in.
This is xylophone.
Well, yeah, xylophone, that's a musical instrument, not a piece of food.
Rita said, do we have to spell them correctly? I saw that post you made about that, Rita.
Nope. Spelling does not count. As long as I can figure out the intent, I don't care about the spelling. Let me get
as
over
long as you can figure out that's what you're talking about, it counts.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try with the first one. I'll get the picture up. I'm pretty sure y'all know what the first one is by looking at the picture. Letter A. This nutritious tree nut can be eaten raw, roasted, or made into a butter. What is it? Rita said apple, blackberry, cherry, etc. As Rita said almond. Amy said almonds. Johnny says corn nuts. Gracie said almonds. Melinda said almonds. Johnny said just kidding. David said almonds. Chris says almonds. Tish says almonds. Hi Tish, welcome in.
Birdie!
Jethro said almonds.
Where's that food at?
No
you tell him I said, oh, he'll know what you mean.
Got no judgment here with Tish Ross in the house. And all of you that said almonds, y'all got it right. See, this is how it's going to go. Now it's going to be easy.
This is going Reader First and the Lipping Oak Park. This is going to be fun. The review you did, I just knew nothing about.
Yeah, that's why I try to swap it up, because if you don't know about it, if you learn about it, you might like what you're learning. But I just try to find things that I can learn from as well. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm down there. And we will go. Let me, y'all, you know it's going to take me a minute because I got to put that picture down. It's going to bring me up the other stuff on there. I'll have to add the last 6. It wouldn't let me add 20 pictures. All right, question number 2, which is letter B. A savory meat product made from cured pork belly, often used in breakfast dishes. What is it? Tastes good in lunch and supper dishes too, if you ask me. Ms. Rita says bacon. Avid says Tish. Trace is waving. Jethro says bacon. Chris says bacon. Tish says bacon. Teresa said bacon. Tina says bacon. Avid said this. Avid retract the message. I don't know what it was. Teresa, we all need a bacon.
Shame on you, Avid.
Yeah, we all do need bacon matter sandwiches.
Piggy's belly.
Linda said, bacon, bacon, bacon. You got it. Bacon, bacon. Avid said piggy's belly. Okay. Everybody said bacon. We got it right. We know it's bacon. Bacon's good stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Where is it? Going, I heard Piggy.
Yeah. Oh, man, he cracks me up, y'all. He really does. Number 3, which is letter C, a refreshing vegetable often used in salads and sandwiches. What is it?
Rita said cucumber. Abby said cucumber. Jennifer said cucumber. Dana said cucumbers. Tish said cucumber. Melinda said cucumber. I think they know this one.
I hope y'all like this. I mean, I try not to make it too hard. And everybody said cucumber is correct. It is cucumbers. Teresa said cucumbers. Rita said, this is fun. I like it. Alphabet food trivia. I think I'm liking this tonight. This is going to be fun. All right. And Jethro said cucumbers. David said cucumbers are good for impaling piggies, laugh out loud. That's okay, Jethro. Okay. We are on question number 4, which would be letter D. A sweet, chewy fruit from the palm, commonly used in desserts or eaten on their own. You can also make appetizers out of them. What is it?
Grapes.
Huh?
I'm being.
Chris says it's all fun until we get one wrong. Haha. Jethro's never had cucumbers. I'm sorry for you, Jethro, but they're good. Ms. Rita said dates.
Jethro, what have you had? Goodness gracious, son. Every time we come up with a lot of stuff, you don't eat it.
Tina has said dates.
Mama Bear!
Melinda says dates. Jethro said dates. Teresa says dates. Chris says dates. Mama Bear Christine.
She said beets.
She said, oh, dates.
She first said beets.
Yeah. Then she said, oh, dates, right underneath it. Did you get my message, Mama Bear?
Oh, I get it. Jethro, you eat a lot of junk.
I started the trend of dipping the Fritos into banana pudding. Okay.
They each their own.
All right, Miss Rita, you're doing good. And yes, these are dates. I like dates. They're actually pretty good. Put a little goat cheese or something like that.
Mama Bear, you hear her ask you if you got that message from her?
Got to figure out what I'm doing, y'all. My mind went, dude, like.
Well, Jethro, you never know what you like until you try it.
That's it.
Don't just dismiss stuff because you don't think you'd like it. Try it. You never know. You might like it.
He just found out he likes a lot of stuff he didn't know about.
And after my surgery, I found out there's a lot of stuff I eat that I don't like.
Oh, yeah, dates and prunes are both good. I love prunes, but I can't eat them.
She don't need the help, Chris.
Oh, avid dates wrapped in bacon. You put a little goat cheese in that date and wrap it in bacon and bake it in the oven. Oh, man, that's good stuff.
Bree says she loves that old-fashioned fruitcake bacon date.
Yes.
Yeah, we caught that on the last comment, Jethro. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, banana pudding make just about anything better. I mean, that's like,
Okay, Mama Bear. You got it, but had to read it.
okay. It's
Abby
being
said
good.
it's being good.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, banana pudding's like bacon. It makes everything better. As long as it's homemade.
Abbott, it's a dried up fruit, not dried up something else.
All right, on to number 5, which is, of course, like Miss Rita said, letter E. A rich, creamy beverage made with milk, cream, sugar, and eggs that is often enjoyed during the holidays. What is it?
Rita done got it. Eggnog.
I think Miss Rita likes pictures because she can figure them out with the pictures.
But she knew the next letter was E, and she saw that. She went, oh, easy peasy.
Yeah. Miss Rita said eggnog. Jethro says eggnog. Tish says eggnog. Linda says eggnog. Tina said Eric's favorite. Oh, mine too. I love it, but I can't drink it much anymore. Yep, Chris, meringue on the banana pudding, gotta have it. Abby says eggnog.
It ain't nothing pudding without it.
Jethro said he's drank eggnog before and it's so good. Yes, it is. Sprinkle just a touch of cinnamon or nutmeg on top, makes it even better. Tracy says eggnog.
Piggy's cream. Not exactly, Abby.
But here's that I have grandkids that love picture books. Hey, I learned a lot by looking at picture books when I was a kid. Chris, eggnog.
Just said she was a kid, she loved eggnog with rum. Doesn't it? Doesn't the alcoholic version of it come with rum?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's how it's originally supposed to be, ain't it?
You can use the white rum, the dark rum. You can use brandy and or whiskey, but rum is the most common. Yeah, it gives it a really good flavor. He said, I didn't know it had rum in it, but it was yummy. Hey. Millie was looking at a recipe book the other day. It was entertaining. It had pretty pictures. Chris.
I saw that picture on that, Miss Rita.
Jethro said he is not.
Why not, Jethro?
What's wrong with September the 8th? Is that that's not your birthday, is it?
If it is, how old are you going to be?
Well, I'm going to be 56 on Monday. I know how old I'm going to be. I'm getting out of them double nickels.
Sometime this year, I'm going to be 60.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that. My mom passed away on February the 7th, 2010.
Linda said, no, Chris, sprinkle with nutmeg.
And see, that I like to take a sprinkle a little of each because both are in the eggnog, so you're just enhancing that flavor of it. Well, on September the 8th, Jethro, do something to honor your mom. That'll make you feel good, make you feel good about her, and hopefully it'll brighten the day. Number 6, letter G. A citrus fruit known for its tart flavor. What is it?
That's right, Johnny.
Yep. Teresa says grapefruit.
All right, Chris.
All right. We'll see when you get back, Chris. Melinda says grapefruit. Tina said grapefruit. Jethro said grapefruit. Mama Bear says grapefruit. Chris says grapefruit. And I never got this as a kid. This is supposed to be a diet food, right? So people would eat it as a diet food by cutting in half and sprinkling sugar on top of it. Why? Because it's tart. But if it's a diet food, you don't put sugar on it. I like salt on it. I don't like sugar on grapefruit. But this is grapefruit. So everybody said grapefruit. Got this one right too. Yeah, I am going to put up my avatar, let Piggy talk to you for a few minutes. And I'm going to go pay the parking meter.
Uh-oh.
That means you got to pay. You got to talk to Piggy.
I gotta talk?
Yeah, you got to talk.
Oh, my Lord. There ain't no way I can eat that really without eating at least a little sugar on it. Miss Rita, I know you know it. You never know, Johnny. You never know. Yes, you would. Just like I tell her, I can't come up with one just right off the top of my head. I have to be talking and a thought pop up. Tina, I think Eric would disagree. I'm just going to leave that right there. Yeah, I'd be talking about stuff. All right, Johnny, hurry back if you can. I'd be talking about stuff and thought pop in my head or something come up from what I'm talking about. Yeah, Tina, you got that. Slap my hand, bad boy. And go off on a tangent that way. I'm not one to be able to just pop up with a story. Mama Bear watching you do your little live on replay. Honey, I'm going to tell you what. Made me hurt looking at you down on that floor that way. Made me hurt just thinking about you getting down on the floor, much less the way you twisted it. Hurt my feelings too, because I can't do it no more. Being that kind of limber is something that's only in the fantasies of my dreams. She's back.
Yes, I am.
Means I'm off the hook.
I'm reading comments, y'all. I just had to get caught up.
Yeah, Tina was saying that she's already sorry. I told her I think Eric would disagree.
Mama Linda is in the background lurking, Miss Rita. She's not feeling good, I don't think. Lister and Barnacle's Adventures, welcome in.
Hadn't heard of you before, but welcome aboard.
Everybody's welcome. Unless you cause problems, if you cause problems, then you gotta go. But hey, we like having fun in here, right?
Yep.
All right. Oh, mate. Yeah, I just gotta tell you, it's fun. Went to Pet Park Mater, forgot what I was fixing to do, about fell into the toilet. Not fun. Not fun at all. Did I forget F? Y'all, I did. I got G and F mixed up. We're actually doing F because I forgot F.
F and G.
I did G, but I forgot to do F. I went from E to G.
Don't play on words, double entendre. F and G.
Oh.
F and G.
F and G. Okay.
F and G.
Okay, so Blister Barnacles from the UK. Welcome in. Welcome in. No, ma'am, I don't know my alphabet. Obviously, because I messed up.
Yeah, he is, Mama Bear. Or she is. I don't know which one you are. Male or female.
My letter F. This Middle Eastern dish. All right, this Middle Eastern dish is made from ground chickpeas mixed with herbs and spices, then deep fried or baked into savory vegetarian patties. What is it?
Rita said, Millie will teach you. Linda said F for fritters. Chris J says she's eating them. I ain't got a clue. I know what they remind me of, and I know that that's not it.
Wrong letter?
Huh?
Wrong letter? You said what they remind you of. I said wrong letter.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jamie is Blister and Barnacles Adventures, obviously. Because Johnny told him hi, so I'm assuming that's Jamie.
I said, buddy, so I'm guessing it's male.
As Rita said, fritters is the only thing that comes to mind for me.
And forgive me if I'm wrong.
Mama says, read it again. This Middle Eastern dish is made from ground chickpeas mixed with herbs and spices, then deep fried or baked into savory vegetarian patties. What is it? Okay, so here's Jamie. Okay. We're glad to have you in here, Jamie.
Thanks for doing that, Johnny.
Jetro says fritters. Chris says food. Linda Dobson says, oh, not fritters. I stumped y'all on one.
Melinda says falafel. I don't think that's what it is.
Tina said, be right back.
All right, Tina. Go pay that parking meter.
Jetro said falafel. It is falafel.
Oh, okay.
It is a Middle Eastern vegetarian dish. They can be eaten as is with a sauce or dip, or they can be put into a gyro, whatever, the GYRO, with lettuce and other vegetables and eaten as a sandwich. But this is a falafel.
Okay. That don't look like what I saw on Batman.
Uh-huh.
One of the Batman movies.
Oh, okay. They do. They look like little hush puppies or fritters, Miss Rita. And you're right, Chris. It is food.
Melinda, I almost thought you said good dipped in humans.
And hummus.
I saw it first and I thought, whoa, wait a minute, what? Chris said, but it is food.
Gyro pronounced. Okay, it's pronounced as gyro. Okay.
That's what?
That I was telling you about the Euro, gyro, whatever he says it's pronounced. Euro. That's what that comes from.
Euro. Well, what is pronounced as?
I was talking about the thing you put the falafels in. It's called a gyro, whatever with GYRO.
Euros.
It's pronounced Euro. I know most of you in here already, Chris, Mama Bird, and obviously my big brother Johnny. Well, hopefully you get to know the rest of us. We're all crazy in here. I'm just going to be honest.
Mama Bird? You mean Mama Bird?
Mama Bird, yeah. All right, the rest of these should be in order.
Maybe he calls her Mama Bird. I don't know.
That was the one I got mixed up, and I think it was because of the pictures when I was doing them. But let's see, Jamie, one of the best. Yeah, please check out Jamie's channel. He said, yes, I am. All right, we all like new friends. And we're going on to number 8, which is the letter H. A sweet substance produced by bees, used as a natural sweetener in various dishes and beverages. What is it?
Barnacles, Johnny is right on that.
Piggy is nuts, Eileen is the glamour. I don't know about the glamour, but I can cook. There's a lot in here that can cook. Miss Rita's a really good cook.
Yeah.
Let's see. Miss Rita said honey. Jethro says honey. Chris says Johnny Sparkle. You're not wrong.
See you, Mama Bear.
All right, bye, Mama Bear. Linda says honey. Honey. Mama Bear.
Mr. Markle said honey.
Yeah. Teresa says honey.
Join honey good.
Yeah. Chris says honey. No, it's bee spit, not bee poop.
There's already said that down there about how you got it out.
Yeah. Bee spit, not bee poop. And everybody said honey, got it right. It is honey. And I like honey. It's good stuff. And you know, it is one of the only natural antibiotics that will not spoil. They have found honey from over 2,000 years ago that is still edible.
I love cigars too, Johnny, but I can't smoke them no more.
Oh, I love bees. Honey bees are the best.
Honey on a biscuit. Oh, man. You just had to mention the biscuit.
I like honey on chicken nuggets and chicken and pork and beef. And I like honey on a lot of stuff. Honey's good stuff. I love it. I like mixing honey with barbecue sauce. Good stuff. Good stuff. Jethro said last time he had honey, he was at Poncho's. They got some happy bees, yeah. I like the honeycomb as well. Buy some fresh jar of honey with honeycomb in it. Oh man, that's some good stuff right there. Yep, it is. If you eat honey, the best to eat is something that's grown local to you because it helps, like I said, with the antibiotics and allergies, and it is made from things that are local to your area. And you can tell if you have fresh honey or if it's real honey or fake honey by running it under, putting warm water over a little bit of honey, put some honey in a dish, and then pour warm water over it. If it makes the honeycomb design, it's real honey. If it don't, it's not. And when you buy honey, it should have one ingredient, honey. There shouldn't be any other ingredients in it because it needs no preservatives to stay fresh. Oh man, yeah, fresh homegrown honey, that's some of the best stuff. Yeah, if you check the honey, if you don't know if it's real or fake honey, which fake honey is just basically sugar and other ingredients mixed together to present honey. But if you put a little bit of the honey on a plate or a small dish and put some warm water over it, it will spread out. And if it spreads out, it makes a honeycomb design, the little hexagon, whatever. Anyway, if it makes that honeycomb design, it's real honey. If it doesn't make that design, it's not real honey. And like I said, if you check the honey labels, if there is anything other than honey listed on a label for honey, it is not real honey. Because real honey only needs one ingredient, honey. Honey will not spoil, will not go bad. Now it will crystallize, but you can bring it back to the liquid state by setting it in a pan of water and keeping it and warming it up.
Have it said look like deep fried? Like I said, if we make it to the letter Z, the answer is zucchini. Yeah, what's going to be the one for X, Melinda?
Yeah, and that's just things that I've learned by doing this trivia the past 2.5 years, Johnny. Almost 3 years. Everything that I'm learning about, like I said, the honey and other things is things that I've learned by doing the trivia. So that helps me as well as everybody else. We are on number 9, which is letter I. A crunchy, light green lettuce commonly used in salads and sandwiches. What is it?
No cute piggy didn't think of that. We just said iceberg.
Things I've never heard of.
Iceberg.
Yeah, I tell you, like I said, I found all of this out just by doing the trivia.
Repeat, please.
A crunchy, light green lettuce, commonly used in salads and sandwiches. What is it? Jamie says cabbage. Linda said iceberg lettuce. Teresa says iceberg. And Jamie, what I'm doing on the trivia is tonight it is called alphabet food trivia, meaning that each answer is an answer of the is a letter of the alphabet. So this answer will be starting with the letter I, because we are on letter I. Jethro says iceberg. Yep. Bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese. I like the BLTCs. But everybody said iceberg on this. You had it correct. It is iceberg lettuce. No nutritional value at all, but we all eat it. I like mayo, Chris, but I can't use it. You're doing great tonight, Jethro. Normally, I would put mayo on pretty much every sandwich I eat, but with all the oil, I'm started going to mustards. Chris is vitamin K. If you eat enough of it, yes. But as far as actual nutritional value, there's not much to it. But yeah, speaking of that, I was thinking about this. There's a girl I used to work with, and I'm not saying anything about her weight at this time or anything like that because I used to be in a size 3X, size 28 women's, weighed 300 pounds. But this lady I worked with, she was in a size 26. And she went from a size 26 to a size 2 by following her doctor's orders. Told her she could eat all the green vegetables she wanted to eat and moderate everything else. So if it was green, she could have as much of it as she wanted. And she lost 24 pant sizes. No, 24 pant sizes. Went from size 26 to a size 2.
That's so you just ain't found the right mayo. Where that says, how did you lose so much weight?
Me, I'd stopped drinking sodas and started drinking a lot of water. And I stopped eating as much. But I also had cancer.
But she weighs less now than even what she did having a cancer.
Yeah.
Well, Tina, a 2 is just too small.
Yeah. Now it looked good on this one because she was like 5'2". And she was a very petite woman.
Who is this?
It was a woman I worked with. I'm not calling her name out. I mean, but it was a woman I worked with at one of the jobs I had when I lived in Kentucky. She was a very short, petite woman, but she weighed up.
Size 2 on a woman like that be all right.
Yeah. So she looked good that way. Well, thank you, Miss Rita. I weigh right at 148 to 100. So I fluctuate between 148 and 155. But because I had to have surgery, I had a hysterectomy.
She had a radical.
Yeah, I had the radical. They cut me open. I've got a scar that's about like that long, going from my belly down to the top of my groin area.
Well, said I was a size 2 in junior high.
I'd never been a size 2 except when I was a kid. But yeah, I had to have a radical hysterectomy. They did. They took out my uterus, fallopian tubes, ovaries, 2 lymph nodes. They took out my appendix. They took out my omentum, which is the fatty layer that protects your intestines from everything. They took that fatty layer out. And I've gone into detail in it before, but I was having a lot of serious female problems. And let's just say that I got bled out. That's why I went to drinking water, because it's the only way I could replenish what I was losing. It says a lot that I'm doing as good as I am now. I still have my issues, but yeah, I've lost around 150, 155 pounds.
Dana, I'll tell you like this. I'd always, for several decades now, I had learned something, and it's a little on the off-color side, but I've always known it as more cushion for the pushing.
That's for humping toe.
And something that skinny, I'd be afraid I'd break something on that, and it wouldn't be. It would not be fun.
But yeah, I was just thinking of her when I was looking at that iceberg because she would eat tons of green beans and lettuce and zucchini, broccoli. If it was a green vegetable, she'd eat tons of it, and she would take the breading off the chicken that we had there. Any kind of breading, she'd take it off. If she got a burger, she would get it without the bun. So yeah, it just reminded me of that. Now, like I said, I personally, at that time, now I started losing weight in 2011 after my mom passed away, and stopped drinking all Cokes. I didn't drink sweet tea. The only thing I drank was water, and I would drink gallons of water. We'd go out to eat. My aunt and uncle and I would go out to eat, and I just asked the waitress just leave me a pitcher of water on the table because my glass would be empty in no time. And they started doing that for me. And when it came time to eat, I would eat very little, and it worked its way off. Whew. Y'all, we're on number 10.
But it said, Jamie, I eat basic foods and meat.
Mm-hmm.
That was a piggy's brain.
Cutting out ultra processed. Yeah, I eat a lot of proteins now.
Have it? If it was, I don't think it would look that fresh.
Letter J. A flavorful rice dish originating from Louisiana, typically made with a mix of meats, seafood, and vegetables seasoned with spices. What is it?
That's what it's all about right there, Tina. If you're healthy, it's all that matters. If you want to lose weight, find a healthy weight and do it only for your health and no other reason.
Yeah, I never wanted to get below like 180, 170, 180, but I didn't really have a choice. I just started losing the weight once I had all the surgery and stuff. Ms. Rita said jambalaya. Tina says jambalaya. Melinda says jambalaya. Teresa says question mark, question mark. Jethro reacts said jambalaya.
Teresa J said gumbo.
Well, if it started with the letter G, it would be, but start with the letter J, so it's not gumbo. Yeah. Piggy and I are all about everything in moderation, Tina. That's why when I make sweets, I eat small amounts. And if I drink an adult beverage, I do it in moderation. I try to keep everything in moderation for what I do as far as eating and drinking and things like that. Chris says jambalaya. Lynn says, be right back. Okie dokie. Tina, I'm 5'10". And for many years, my weight stayed the same for 10, 15, 20 years. I might have fluctuated 1 or 2 pounds. My weight at that time was 286. And then when my mom passed away, I had a problem where I became majorly depressed and suicidal, and I started eating myself to death, and I went way up over 300 pounds. And it was bad for me. So when I started losing weight, I was fine because when Piggy and I got married, I think I weighed like 210, 215, something like that. And my doctors didn't want me to lose any weight when I was going through cancer and the chemo. My thing is, if you're happy and healthy with how you are and who you are, then I ain't got a problem with it. It ain't none of my business. And I've seen pictures of you and seen your videos, and you're a beautiful woman.
Who's that?
Tina, you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
She's beautiful.
Same wedding pictures, same other pictures of you younger.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, To me, you look healthy, you look happy. That's all that matters right there. If you're healthy and happy, you got a problem with nothing on that. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't wait what I do now if I hadn't had to go through the chemo and the cancer surgery. Yeah, Tina, I know I had a best friend, her weight was like that. And to me, she's probably one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life. And Piggy's seen my picture I've got up here. I got a picture of her on the shelf above us. And to me, she was one of the most beautiful ladies.
Looking at her face in the picture, I never knew she was a heavy woman.
Okay, Melinda. Chris said his most ever weight was 186. Now he's at 168.
But she ain't telling y'all no lie when she says she's a gorgeous woman.
Hold on, I have to put it up where they can see it. But everybody said jambalaya on this one got it right. Let me take this down. All right, come on. It's not letting me remove this, y'all. I don't. What is going on with this?
I don't know. I am the first wrong person to ask.
Okay, let me do this. Y'all, something's going on with me. There we go. Got it. Now Piggy can show you the picture.
I'm trying to clean the glass off a bit.
Oh, okay.
It gets real dusty in here, folks.
Yeah, and I don't never move that. It might have cat sneezers on it for all I know.
But it's good enough they can tell what you're talking about.
Okay. I'm hoping y'all can see. Can you see it, Piggy?
Not yet.
I'm not sure which way to go. Left, right?
Go down. Come over a little more.
Left or right?
Where it goes that way. Watch my screen.
No, okay, there we go. There she is. That's my sister of the heart. And I've done moved her out of screen again. Yeah, I can't figure out how to put her in screen. But that's her. She had a stroke in 2009. July, let's see, she had a stroke in 2008. August of 2008, she had a stroke. She passed away July the 2nd, 2009. And then my mom passed away February of 2010. So I lost both of my support systems right there. Yeah.
Miss Rita, I saw that. I'm like, dang, that's a beautiful woman. And then the lady told me she was a heavy girl, told me, how much she weighed. I was like, what?
Yeah. Divorced my first husband, I was 200 pounds. He weighed 250. Got divorced, lost 300 pounds. I understand that. A lot of people don't get it, but I do. Yeah, Miss Rita, her smile was the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Truly. You hear Piggy talk about little sis. You hear me talk about Bootsy. Same person. Bootsy is her younger sister.
Keep hearing thuds.
I don't know. It's me getting there by accident. And yeah, she was, not only was she beautiful to look at and have a beautiful smile, she was just an all over beautiful person in her attitude and the way she treated others.
Like Lane said, she used to be one of the peacemakers in that family.
Yeah. There were, let's see, 11. There were 6 girls. Mama Evelyn had 6 girls, and Georgette was the second. That's the picture I just showed you. Bootsy is the 5th. The peacemakers was Georgette, who was the second born, and Loretta, who was the 4th born. Loretta passed away from a heart attack. a year or two before Georgette did. And it was just simply that heart disease ran in their family. Their dad died from heart attack, and he had heart problems. So it's something that run in their family. It had nothing to do with their size or anything like that. It was just Loretta had done everything she could do. Her heart doctor said there was no reason for her to have died like she did because he couldn't understand it. He said she did everything she was supposed to do. She started eating healthy.
See you,
She took care of
Chris.
herself. All right, Chris. We'll see you later. Oh wow. So yeah, didn't mean to get all maudlin and everything on that, but just had to share about her. She was a sweetheart. I love the whole family. I do. I get along with the whole family, and they'll always be a part of my family. And what's funny is it's a funny, sad situation about Loretta. My mom and I had just spent Christmas with their family right about a few months before she died, and she told us that Christmas that you know her time wouldn't be up until she had taught her kids everything that God wanted her to teach them. She said once they've learned everything they can learn from me, then my time will be up. And she died two and a half months later. So that was a foretelling in and of itself. You know, it was something else. But we are on number 11, y'all. Get back to the trivia. And as we said, we are on letter K. Let's see if anybody knows what this is. I bet Pinky does. Letter K, a traditional Korean side dish made from fermented vegetables, typically Napa cabbage and radishes, known for its spicy and tangy flavor. What is it? Everybody doesn't know what this one is.
What about look for my reactions? They perfect.
All right, Johnny, you have a good evening.
I didn't know he was leaving. He just said thanks for sharing.
Up above, he said, got to run.
Okay. So you got it. Take care.
Melinda said kimchi. Rita says kimchi.
I agree, Piggy. I ain't never had it, but I smelled it in the sweat of a co-worker the next day after he had it.
Jethro says kimchi. Teresa says, yes, that is kimchi. And for all of you who said kimchi, yes, it is kimchi, kimchi. And I have had it, and I don't like it. I am not a kimchi person. Okay, we're on number 12, which is the letter L. A layered Italian dish made with pasta, meat, cheese, and sauce. What is it? Jethro, you don't want no kimchi neither. It's nasty. Rita says lasagna. Tina said lasagna. Melinda says lasagna. Jethro said lasagna. Teresa said lasagna. And I'm going to leave that up for just a minute. Got to go back and pay the parking meter again.
That's Garfield's favorite thing.
That's it. All right, Piggy, keep everybody entertained.
Jethro, you've never had kimchi. I would not advise going out to look for it because carpet mill I worked at once. I worked on the mending frames with an old Korean couple. I ran one, they ran the other. And they were probably 50s, 60s then. Great shape, then as could be. One night for supper, they had kimchi. It was summertime, and I mean in the heat of summer. And we're in that hot freaking meal, working on bathroom carpets, rolls of it, mending where they needed to be mended. Did I mention it was hot? About midday, lunchtime, they both worked up a good sweat, and I could smell that kimchi coming out of their pores in that sweat. I looked at Mr. Kim, I said, Mr. Kim, oh my God, what is that smell? He looked at me smiling. Kimchi. Oh my Lord, Mr. Kim. It was his wife both just laughing at me. I like to die. Well, had something there to spark a story there for you, Melinda. And don't get me wrong, Mr. Kim and his wife, great people. None better. They got done at work, they went home and worked the garden and other things around their house. They came in that next day after having had the kimchi for supper. Hot as could be, sweating profusely, their clothes soaked in it. All I can say is it must be good for sweating out toxins from the body, because you talk about stank. I might almost rather go in the average bathroom after he's gotten done taking him a good than to smell that again. It's just that bad.
Piggy talking about kimchi, gotta be.
I am Mr. Kim and his wife.
Hey, Melinda, I look at my notes on this stuff when I do read the questions, and I have a lot of words misspelled on there, and I got a spell check. But everybody right, this is Garfield's favorite food, and it is lasagna. I love lasagna too. That's good stuff. Melinda said it's fermented and nasty. Kimchi is nasty. It is. I don't like the kimchi. We're on to letter M, number 13. I think we're halfway through, y'all. Letter M, a sweet tropical fruit known for its juicy flesh and is often eaten fresh or in smoothies.
I don't
What
like
is it?
the drinks they make out of it, though. Rita said mango. Melinda said mango. Melinda said, happy birthday, Elaine. Good night. Bed now, Elaine. Well, my God. Good night, Mama Linda.
Night, Mama Linda. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Jethro says mango. Excuse me, y'all. Miss Tracy says mango. I tell Mama Linda hello and sweet dreams. Yeah, I knew she's hanging out in the background.
Right.
She said earlier she'd be hanging out in the background, that she be lurking. Yeah, everybody said mango. See, yeah, Teresa said mango. Got it right. It is mango. I'm not very big on mango. I'm not. I don't know. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not big on it. And we're on to number 14, which is the letter N. This is a popular dish that consists of tortilla chips topped with melted cheese. You can add extra toppings, with jalapenos being a popular one. What is it? This is nachos. Jethro says nachos. Yay, nachos. Things nachos. Y'all remember the snack bars they used to have in Walmart where they sold the best nachos? I don't care what anybody says. Those were the best nachos. Teresa said nachos. When they took the snack bars out of Walmart, Walmart became nothing. Yeah, most Walmarts nowadays have some kind of restaurant inside them, Jethro. But back in the good old days, they had a snack bar, and you could get some of the best food in that snack bar, with nachos being the best thing they served. And it didn't cost half as much as what you'd pay at a restaurant. And this is, of course, nachos. We know it's nachos. That's good eating. I love nachos. Y'all them barbecue beef nachos I made the other day. That was good too. Oh wow! I had never heard of one that don't have some kind of restaurant in it. Usually it's a Subway or yeah, no, like I said, it's usually like a Subway or a Mickey D's or someplace like that in it. I ain't never heard of one not having something in it. Hmm. I just say bring the snack bar back. Okay, number 15, letter O. A green vegetable known for its edible seed pods, often used in soups and stews. It is great fried as well. What is it? Ms. Rita says okra. Jethro says okra. Let's see. Haven't had a Charlie's since I don't know if I've ever been to a Charlie's.
Charlie's or Charlie's?
I think well, they're just saying Charlie's. Jethro says, I love fried okra. Well, you got good taste on fried okra, Jethro, because I love fried okra too. Teresa said okra. Melinda said okra. We're close to Walmart headquarters. They keep it very nice. No extras. Ah, okay. That's why. The farther out you get, the worse it gets. Everybody's saying okra. You got it right. This is okra. We like some. I like steamed okra and I like fried okra.
That's probably the Walmart they use to do a lot of their commercials, showing it fully stocked and with very helpful personnel.
I tell you, you try to walk around a Walmart around here, which we haven't been in one in years, but uh, just they're the next store north of Bentonville. Yeah, they're keeping it cleaned up for them. But here, you walk into a Walmart, shelves barely have anything on them because they want you to buy everything online. Groceries, they don't carry a lot of stuff anymore. And people that work there are the most unfriendly people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to know something, you better go look it up for yourself because they ain't know nothing either. Number 16, we are at the letter P. A sauce made from basil, garlic, pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. What is it? Tina said, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, Walmart workers are the worst. I'm sorry, but they are. Ms. Rita said pesto. Melinda says pesto. Jetro says pesto. Lisa said, nope. Yeah, I can remember you used to walk into a Walmart, friendliest people that help you. Didn't have to worry about that. Now you walk into a Walmart, ain't nobody gonna help you. Oh, man.
I've seen something looks like that before. Oh,
So you don't want me making none of that, Piggy?
it would be very hard for me to bring it to my mouth to taste. You know what I'm talking about.
I know why, and I know what you're talking about.
It's not quite as dark, but close.
And all of you that said pesto, it is pesto. We know that, yes.
Have I ever had that?
Not that I know of. I've never fixed any for us. Never bought any.
What's it used on?
Use it in pastas and things like that.
Okay. I'm not very big on Italian, so.
Yeah, I've had an ad pop up on top of my chat and I can't get rid of it. It does. I'm not going to argue.
Melinda, after her surgery at the hospital, they had to put an NG tube down her throat, down her nose. Need I say more?
And since you've never had any of it before.
And nurses went around and I had to help replace a container.
Yeah.
Need I say more?
Oh, me.
If you've ever experienced that or been around that, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Jetro said he never had pesto. I've had it years ago, and I didn't mean years ago. I think once
Years ago.
yeah, years ago. First time I'd ever heard of it. It tastes okay. I mean, I'm not going to argue it. It tastes okay. I just if you can't find the ingredients, you don't make something. I never could find all the ingredients, so I didn't worry about it. But there's so much olive oil in it that it would hurt my stomach with all the oil. Y'all, we're on the number 17. We're getting there slowly but surely, slowly but surely. We are on letter Q. This is often referred to as a superfood. This gluten-free seed is high in protein and fiber. It is cooked and eaten like a grain. What is it? And Piggy finally learned how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I was looking for something that started with a K.
It's very sick. Quinoa. So the only thing I know that starts with a Q, laugh out loud.
Quinoa.
Jeff says quinoa.
Quinoa.
Teresa's pointing out, yeah. Yeah, Piggy and my grandma had her gallbladder out. Yep. I don't have a gallbladder, Melinda. That's why I had all them problems. Miss Melinda says quinoa. Tina said no clue.
Piggy is saying it the way I say it. I'm pronouncing it the way it's spelled.
Quinoa. Yeah. Well, I was looking for some quinoa in the grocery store, and this is quinoa, by the way. And I was looking for it, and Piggy was looking for it. He said he was naming off stuff he saw. And he said quinoa. No, that's not it. I said, remember I took. He said, how do you spell it? And I told him how to spell it. He said, that's quinoa. I said, no. I said quinoa. He said, that's spelled with a K. I'm like, no, it's not. It's spelled Quinoa. Well, here. He handed me the bag of it, and it was quinoa. He said, I thought it was quinoa. I was looking for something started with a K.
I was.
He cracked me up. We all learn something new. Quinoa's not bad. It actually tastes pretty decent. We did those stuffed tomatoes for that signature dish for Lottie.
Yeah.
And they actually turned out really good. Quinoa's actually good, Jethro. I mean, I only eat it like the one time. But if you're into...
It would be an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's something you have. It would be acquired.
It's not bad, but it's not something I'd turn to automatically.
I understand that, Melinda. Believe me, I've been the same predicament. We are on to number 18, which is the letter R. A sweet and tangy berry enjoyed fresh or in desserts. What is it? Let's see, Ms. Rita said raspberries. Tina says raspberries. Teresa says raspberries. Jethro says raspberries.
Dragonberry.
Melinda said raspberries.
It's red. I'm gonna call it dragonberry, and it's hairy, scaly looking.
It is a raspberry. Oh man, y'all piggies a nut. But he's my nut. He's a crack nut. Oh man. So it is raspberries. We are on to number 19, the letter S. A traditional Japanese dish consisting of vinegared rice, accompanied by various ingredients, including seafood and vegetables. What is it? Jethro said sushi. Melinda said sushi. Tina said sushi. Ms. Rita said sushi. Let's see.
Sushi.
Biggie says sushi.
What we call sushi anyway.
Yeah. And everybody that said sushi got it right. It is sushi. I like sushi.
Yes, she does.
Just like California rolls. California rolls are good. My favorite is the spicy crab sushi. Love it. With a little wasabi on the side. Oh man. Love sushi. But it's got to the point I can't eat all the rice anymore. Oh, Jethro. That's good stuff. It is. It's good stuff. If you like Chinese food or Asian food, it's something you might want to try. But just don't try sashimi. Sashimi is raw fish. So you don't want the
that.
sashimi.
Make sure you're someplace where they are extremely good.
Yeah. Melinda says she likes the pickled ginger. Yeah, it's good. Pickled ginger is really good. But I prefer the wasabi. I like wasabi. Okay. We are on number 20, which is the letter T. Tortillas filled with various ingredients such as meat, beans, cheese, and salsa. What is it?
Jethro said tacos. Rita said tacos. Tina said tacos. And Linda said tacos. Everybody knows what a taco is.
Jethro says he's never had pickled ginger or wasabi.
Spicy.
Wasabi is extremely hot. It will make you think you're breathing fire, but it's good stuff. Miss Tracy said tacos are favorite food. Tacos are good. I like tacos. And this, of course, is tacos. All right. So do number 21, y'all. I'm going to have to. Because it took my last 6 pictures out. It wouldn't let me put up 6. Or I'm at 20, so 21 through 26, I'm having to pull them up. It'll take a minute. Okay. 21, which is the letter U. Y'all can talk. The letter U. U. A citrus fruit that is a cross between a mandarin orange and a grapefruit. It is known for its unique appearance and flavor. What is it?
Looks like an orange or a tangerine that starts with a U, so I don't know.
Melinda says it's an ugly fruit. Tina says it's ugly. Ms. Rita said, I have no idea. These are actually very good. I've had one. Teresa says, question mark, question mark. Melinda says, I can't remember. Jethro said, ugly. Yeah, the fruit itself is actually good. The pith comes off really easy on it. I don't know the other name. I only know the one, and it is an ugly fruit, and it is spelled UGLI, ugly. And again, it is a cross between a mandarin orange and a grapefruit.
Jethro said it also goes by another name.
Yeah, I don't know what the other name is.
Well, then what is it, Jethro?
Jamaican Tangelo is the other name. Okay.
Okay.
That's okay, Melinda. You still got it right. It's ugly.
I like Jethro's other name for it.
All right, let's see. There. Tina said, I never heard of it. Jesse had to Google it, laugh out loud. All right.
Hey, Tina's got help.
Works for me.
Teamwork, teamwork.
Hey, I got help too. I got a piggy. Jethro said he had to Google it too. All right, yeah, we are on number 22, which is the letter V. A type of thin pasta used in various dishes, including soups and stir fries. What is it? And I will tell you, it is also used in rice-a-roni.
Rice-a-roni.
It is the pasta part of the rice-a-roni dish.
The San Francisco treat. Well, that explains a lot.
Ms. Rita said, vermicelli. Melinda said, cheating. Laughing. She got that laughing, yeah. Melinda said, vermicelli.
All's fair in love and war.
And food trivia.
Kind of what I did.
Yeah. Jethro says vermicelli. Teresa said vermicelli. Tina's laughing. Oh, man. Y'all crack me up. I love Saturday nights, y'all. Y'all just don't know how much I do love them. It irritates me when I don't feel good on Saturday nights.
Trust me.
Yeah, Jethro, it is very similar to spaghetti, but it's a lot thinner. Linda said it's rigged, and I knew it. Yep. Mama Linda's always saying, it's rigged, it's rigged. Oh, thank you, Tina. I try to make them enjoyable. I enjoy doing them. Well, call the fire department, Jeff Lowe, and get yourself put out. Somebody don't need you burning down. But everybody that said vermicelli, it is vermicelli. Vermicelli. Oh, that would be a great one, Tina. It would. Doing a trivia with tools because there's so many different types of tools out there.
That would be fun.
Piggy would love it. Jetro said it's currently 91 degrees right now. I don't know what it is here.
Says it's 84.
We're on to number 23, y'all. That means we got 4 to go. That means we're on letter W.
Whether that's actually what it is or not, I don't know.
I have no idea. Letter W. A nut with a rich, slightly bitter taste, commonly used in baking, salads, and as a topping for various dishes. What is it?
Hey, I ain't supposed to be up there.
Oh, that's a crack nut, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Said I ain't supposed to be up there. Delicious taste, goes good on lots of things.
Melinda said kitchen tools. Yeah. That's a good idea right there, Melinda. I could do it on kitchen tools. Might do that next week. Hey, we could do the ABCs of kitchen tools. Miss Rita said walnuts. Jetro says walnuts. Then he said, wow, it went down to 89 here.
Do the ABCs of Japanese cooking tools.
Oh, Lord, I got with him. Yeah. Good pronounce it. Tina says walnuts. Melinda said walnuts, you nut. Miss Teresa said walnuts. And it is walnuts. Jetro said, I'm in Texas. It always gets hot here. Yep, I know. All right. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I keep hitting the wrong button. Thankfully, I ain't taking myself out this week by hitting the wrong button.
That reminds me of a story.
Well, you can tell it next
You
time.
know it.
Oh,
That's not one to be shared.
yeah, okay. Feel like temperature will get up to 170. Ooh! We don't want no 107 degrees. We'll take our 89 and 95. We'll do that.
I've experienced 110. Just flat out 110. That's without the whatever you call it.
Heat index and all that.
Heat index.
All right, y'all. We are on number 24, which is the letter X. This is the fun one.
See how many get this.
Letter X. This is a food additive used as a thickening agent. What is it?
I barely know any foods, much less that.
Oh, wow. Melinda and Ms. Rita done popping the names at Xanthan.
Xylem. Linda said Xanthan.
I know what Ms. Rita's saying.
All that matters.
Jetro says Xanthan. Grace is pointing upward. Yep.
Tina said,
Xanthan.
yeah, I feel about gone.
Xanthan gum. The Trace is pointing up. Yep, yep. He's laughing out loud. Wow. I thought this would be a stunner. That y'all would have problems with this one.
Looks like y'all stunned her this time.
Yeah. F was the problem, not X. Was it? I didn't cheat with Google. I had really bad spelling on that one. Using it on low carb dishes. Yeah. I knew what you were saying, Miss Rada, because I knew you got the first and the last part of it right. And I understood it. And y'all are right. It is xanthan gum. And I give everybody credit on that one because dang, y'all good. And this is the only one I could find with an X. Melinda said, and I didn't cheat with Google. Right? Tina says, I did, Melinda. Laugh out loud.
Should have seen if there was any foreign foods that started with an X.
There were, and I couldn't pronounce them. There was a whole list of foreign foods started with an X. Jiaobao.
Should have called on me. I've seen what I could have done.
Well, I know the XIO is Xiao. But I'm like, would anybody be able to answer it? Well, I would.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Make them sweat. Make them work for it.
Ms. Rhoda said, you were creative on that one. So he also used it. All right, yeah, we got 2 more left.
Y and Z.
That's it. We've done the X. Now we got to do the Y and Z. Number 25 starts with Y.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. Letter Y, a starchy tuber that is different from sweet potatoes, commonly used in various cuisines. What is it? Oh man, everybody done started because I went back to my screen, it was already popping up there. Miss Rita said yams. Jethro said yams. Tina says yams. Teresa said yams. Melinda said yams.
I didn't Google it. No, Vicky did probably.
Yeah. And I will tell you, yes, it is yams. Does anybody know the difference between a sweet potato and a yam? They are both root vegetables, both tubers. But nope. Okay. Jethro said nope. He doesn't know. Miss Melinda knows. They are different colors. Yes. It's the dark orange or sweet potatoes, and if it is a lighter orange or white-looking color, it is a yam. And they have actually some are harder than others, and they have a different peel on the outside. Yams are typically grown in the Caribbean, and sweet potatoes are typically grown in other areas. I did not know that when I was little. They were always called yams when I was a kid. Yeah. Oh, the dark orange are prettier, and they are sweeter. Yep, they're high in potassium. Yep. Sweet potatoes are good. I love sweet potatoes. Yams, I'm not so fond of. I've had both. Y'all, we are on to the letter Z, number 26.
High potassium.
Yeah, yams are actually good for you. They're a highly starchy vegetable. All right, y'all. Last one of the night. I love sweet potato pie. Letter Z, a versatile summer squash that can be grilled, sauteed, or used in baked goods like bread. What is it? Ms. Rita says zucchini. Teresa says zucchini. Jethro said zucchini. That's what we had for supper tonight. Miss Melinda called it. Oh, about an hour or so ago.
Yeah.
Yep, you've already gave your answer a long time ago. And I know the gardeners in here already know this, but if you're not a gardener and decide you want to plant yellow squash and zucchini, make sure you don't plant them right next to each other because they will crossbreed. You did great tonight, Ms. Rita. I think y'all all did great tonight, to be honest. Oh, man. I almost made it to 9 o'clock tonight, y'all. Well, if this try to take something off of here and it freezes up in certain areas and don't want you to do nothing. Well, I'm glad y'all had fun. That's the main thing right there, that you had fun. To me, that's the most important part of it. And if you learn something new, that works too. I got to find me something to fix for supper. My raviolis is run out. And my tummy's saying, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. What you going to feed me? Oh, Rita, that's the best kind of competition. It is. Friendly competition. If I'm playing a game or doing something and people get mad because they're losing or not, it's not somebody's doing better than them, it's not any fun at all. That's the best part of it right there, Miss Melinda, right there, like I said. I'm glad y'all do. And we will be having trivia again next week. And let me write that down so I don't forget. Cords in my way. And it's going to be kitchen tools. Alphabet trivia. So we'll do the kitchen tools alphabet trivia next week. And we might come up with more things to do. Next Saturday, yeah, kitchen tools alphabet trivia is what I'm going to try to do. And we'll see how much fun we can have with that.
Kitchen odds and ends on no. That's why you stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of different things we can do. And I know it's going to be a pickle fun to find some things, that's for sure. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great evening. I've enjoyed it. Love spending time with all of you. I do what you want to do, Miss Rita, because you never know what's going to pop up on there. Bye, y'all. We love you.